Hello, boys and girls. Hey, look, Dill. Oh, Dill's having a hard time looking. He seems to have this over his eyes. Let me pull it back a little so we can see. You can't see the raccoons, but they're on the other side of this. There's his eye. There are his eyes. But then he can't keep his hat on. Do you know what this is? If I turn it around this way, I bet you know what it is. Right, it's a Christmas stocking. So Dill is trying to be dressed for Christmas because it's coming really soon, isn't it? Say hi to the boys and girls, Dill. Good job. Now where's Pickles? I know we brought him because Pickles has to come along. Not only that, Pickles might throw a conniption if he stayed back by himself. So Dill, where's your buddy? Oh, you'll have to excuse me, boys and girls. I have to get down to my bag. Let me just sit Dill here. Get the stocking out of your face. Okay, come here, Pickles. Wait till you see Pickles. You will not believe. Here he comes. Can you see him? Let me hold him up closer. Look, he's a gift. Look at that. He's in a little gift bag. And who's he dressed as? Can you tell? I bet this hat will give you a clue. This is my favorite part of his outfit. This little pom-pom. There he is. He can't see very well either. I'll tell you, putting any kind of hat on a frog is not working well. I'm sure you boys and girls could do it better. There, his eyes are there. See them? Yeah, there they are. Wave hi. Yeah, he's even got a scarf on. Oh, let me take him out. I want to show you his outfit. Look how he's dressed. He's got a little pair of snow pants on, like Santa, because he has a black belt and a belt buckle. So he's kind of dressed as Santa, except he doesn't own a shirt, but that's okay. I cannot imagine trying to get one more piece of clothing on this frog. He doesn't dress easily. And back here, you might have seen, see that clip? That helps me hold his pants up and his hat down. So that takes some work to get into that. But anyway, he's dressed as Santa, and he's sitting in a Santa bag. Because what holiday's coming? Oh, you are right, Christmas. But I have to tell you something. Christmas and Santa and candy canes and stockings and Santa hats, all these things are so much fun. Grammy and the Frog Brothers like doing all these things too. But those are not the real story of Christmas. Those are just fun things we like to do. There's a real story about Christmas. It started a long, 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 long time ago. Before Mrs. Reed was born, before Grammy was born, and certainly before Dill and Pickles were born. It's very long ago. And it actually is a true story because it's in the Bible. Let me open this up a second. Can you see the pictures? There's Mary and Joseph and the donkey. I know you know some of this story already. And there's Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus. So the story is in the Bible, which makes it true because everything in the Bible is true. So let's put the book down. Boys, I'm going to sit you down here. Moving the bag over there. They're going to sit down here so they're out of the way. Crisscross. You know that, Dill. Sit crisscross applesauce. Just like the kids do. There you go. Okay. They're down here. And I need to find my characters. Do you know who this is? Here, let me hold her closer. One of the children in the other class said, Mother Mary. Right, this is Jesus' Mother Mary. And this is, who's his earthly dad? You know, God was really baby Jesus' dad. But God lives up in heaven, and he's really busy up there taking care of things. So he picked out Joseph and said, would you be his earthly dad? Because a baby needs an earthly dad as well as an earthly mom, and Joseph said, sure, I'll take care of him. So here's Mary and Joseph, and hold on. I'm always looking in my box for things. This is not a horse, it's a donkey. Usually you can tell because look how long his ears are. And he's lying down. And you might remember from when I told you, no, I don't think I got to tell you this story last year. Anyway, his legs, he's lying down like that. Well, this is hard plastic. I can't make his legs stand up so he can walk. So we will pretend. I'm sure you're excellent pretenders. Anybody that lives in Mrs. Reed's room is probably excellent at pretending. Yep, did you hear her? She's over there. Okay, pretending it is. We're going to pretend he's walking. And because Mary's pregnant and she's going to have baby Jesus, her legs get really tired. So Joseph helps her get on the donkey. There we go, Joseph. Get her on there, don't knock her down. Okay, we're going to pretend she's riding on the donkey. And so off she and Joseph go. They had news that they have to go for a census in Bethlehem. Bethlehem's the city where Jesus was born. Can you say Bethlehem? Good, Bethlehem. And they have to go for a census. Now, probably you never heard of a census, but it's kind of like when you go outside to play and one of your teachers counts all your names off to make sure you don't lose any kids. Or you come back in for music and they count you off and make sure they've got your names. Same idea. Mary and Joseph had to go and get counted. So they're going to Bethlehem. So they go up one hill and down the next hill. It's a long way. It's a good thing Joseph has strong legs. And they go back up another hill and down another hill. And they get to Bethlehem. Well, Mary says, Joseph, it's nighttime and I am exhausted. Joseph goes, we'll find an inn to stay in. An inn's like a hotel. If you've ever gone to Holiday Inn or any other kind of a hotel place, it's a place where you rent a room. You pay some money and they let you stay in a bedroom. And they give you clean sheets and a bed and a bathroom and you can spend the night there. Some of you have probably done this. So, Mary and the donkey are sitting out by the street or the trail, I'm not sure what there was. And Joseph goes up to the first inn or motel and goes, and waits. And the door opens. And there stands, well, it looks like Donald Duck, but he's going to be the innkeeper because I don't have an innkeeper. So can we pretend he's the innkeeper? Look, looks like he's got a towel hanging over his arm. Yes, he said, I need a room. See my wife, Mary? She's going to have a baby and she's really tired. Do you have a room I could rent? I'm sorry, no rooms in the inn. And he closed the door. Well, that didn't make Joseph very happy. So let's go to another one, he said. So he helps Mary get back on the donkey. And they go further down the street to another hotel, motel. This one had a different kind of door, see? But there it is. So he goes up and he goes, and the door opens. Oops, get up here, Goofy. This, of course, is Goofy, but he's going to be an innkeeper too. They all wanted to be in the play, so he wants to be too. He goes, hi, can I help you? My wife is going to have a baby, and she's very tired, and it's dark out. It's nighttime. Do you have any room I could rent so we could stay here? Nope. No, I don't, he says. Let me think. I know. I have a barn or a stable out back. Barn and stable are kind of the same thing. You could go back there if you don't mind sleeping with a cow. Mary, do you mind sleeping with a cow? Joseph, I don't care. I'm just so tired. Okay, we'll take it. We go around the building to the back. Right. And just, well, tie your donkey outside. And the cow, she shouldn't bother you. Maybe it'll be warmer in there if there's the cow. I hope so. Thank you. Sure. And closed the door and went back inside of his inn. So Joseph gets Mary on the donkey again, and they go all around the building to the backyard. Well, you would never guess what they saw. It's a barn or a stable. The stable's the same kind of thing. Here, I'm going to hold it up so you can see it better. There it is. It's made out of wood. It has this green grassy stuff inside. We're going to pretend that's hay or straw, like you would have in a barn. There are even some steps up to a loft. And as we said, inside was a, where'd she go? I lost her. Here she is. The cow. Now we really, really, really do not know what the stable looked like. Nobody, this was a long time ago, and nobody drew us a picture. They didn't have any cameras, so nobody took a picture of it. Nobody drew us a picture. We're just kind of guessing. Some people think it was a cave, and it might have been a cave. Some people think it was like this. Some people think it was part of a house. In one of the Bible studies that Grammy attended, they talked about it being, I think they called it a cataluma. And it was like a house, and the people lived in one part, and in the other low part was where they kept their cattle and their sheep. So we really don't know, but we'll pretend. So Joseph and Mary put their donkey outside, and Joseph said, "Come on, Mary, I don't think you should climb up there. Let's stay down here. I don't want you to fall." And so Mary and Joseph stood there for a little bit and then realized they were so tired. They just lay down in the straw and fell sound asleep. Shh. Well, during the night, somebody was born. Who was that? You're right, it was baby Jesus. Here he is. Now, they didn't have any sleepers for him or any onesies, so they wrapped him in a piece of cloth to use like a blanket, because they didn't have a baby blanket, really, and they didn't have onesies or anything like that, so they wrapped him up. And, of course, they didn't have any cribs. No pack and plays, no strollers, none of them, no baby baskets, none of those things. So what they decided to use was a manger. So can you say manger? Manger. Right, this is the manger. It's got hay and straw in it. And guess who likes to eat out of the manger? See, there's the cow eating. Or the donkey might like to eat that too. Or any other animals they had. Well, this was the only soft place that Mary and Joseph could find to lay this baby. And of course, you don't want your baby lying on the floor. So, there's the manger, and here's baby Jesus, all wrapped in his cloth. There he is. And of course, being a baby, he cries a little and then he goes to sleep, which is good. Well, while they're watching their baby, meanwhile, over on this hill, this is the box lead's going to be my hill. There is a young boy. Here he is. He's probably a teenager. That's what I would guess, probably a teenager. And look, he's got a baby sheep there, and a sheep there, and a couple of other sheep over here in the field. He's called a shepherd. Can you say shepherd? You're doing very well with these words. Well, a shepherd is a boy who takes care of the sheep. He makes sure, sheep are not real smart. A sheep left to his own devices will walk right off the edge of the mountain and fall in a stream, and his wool will get all wet and he'll drown, or they'll go over to the woods where the wolf might be. I mean, sheep are not smart. So they need a shepherd to watch them. And there he is, the shepherd. He has this stick called a staff, so he can kind of steer them away in case they get to a dangerous place. But mostly he just watches them and makes sure they stay safe. Well, he has a friend that helps him too. Where'd the other guy go? This guy actually is not a shepherd. He's really a fox, but he's going to be his helper because he needs to have a helper out here. He's really got a whole bunch of sheep. We just see a few of them, which is fine with me because they'd all be falling over anyway. So he's got his sheep. Well, while he is out here, hold on, I almost have everything. You see how the sheep fall over when I bend over? I told you they would. Get up, guys. Oh, there goes his buddy. Anyway, while he's out here, he hears the voice of a very special person. What person has wings like this? You're right, it's an angel. Unlike one of the 3-year-olds who carefully told me it was the tooth fairy. It's not the tooth fairy. That's the first time I've heard that one. But anyway, she's not the tooth fairy. She's an angel. And she comes to say, Shepherd boy, who are you? I'm the angel, and I've come to tell you, baby Jesus was born. He's lying in a manger in a stable in Bethlehem. You might want to go see him. I do, but I don't know where Bethlehem is. How will I find him? Follow the big star, she said, and she flew off. Actually, she went to the manger so she'd be ready. Meanwhile, the shepherd boy saw a really big star, and he said, okay, I'm gonna follow it. Hey, friend. Yep. Please, will you stay here and watch my sheep? I can't just go off and leave them. Okay, I'll watch the sheep. You see, I told you he needed a friend. You can't just go off and leave your sheep. So he starts to follow the star. And he takes 2 of the little lammies with him. He goes up a hill and down a hill and up another hill and down another hill until he gets to Bethlehem. And there he sees a manger, a star, an angel, and oh boy, he sees Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus. Is this baby Jesus? Yes, it is, said Mary. He was just born last night. Oh, I wish I had a present for him. You see, in those days, you couldn't just go to the store and buy a rattle or a bottle or any of those things. Baby presents were odd things. So he said, well, what if I give you a little lamb? Would you like a couple of little lambs for the baby? And Mary and Joseph said, yes, because they don't have any lambs. And if they have a couple of little lambs, well, they can start their own sheep farm, their own sheep herd. They'll get more and more sheep. So they said, we would love it. Well, meanwhile, this is quite a while later. There are, where'd they go? Here they are. Far away, even farther, were some wise men. Here they are. they lived quite a long ways away. And their king said, I want to know about this baby Jesus. I've heard about him. Will you three go find him? You can take him some presents. Sure, absolutely. Right on. So they all carried a gift for baby Jesus. You see the gift in their hand? Do you want to know what are in those gifts? Yeah, you do? Okay, let me see. One guy, might be this one because look, it's kind of a square box. Let's see what it is. Okay, look at this. It's called frankincense or incense. Incense is something that you can burn to make a place smell better. When they burn it, good smell comes off of it. I had a roommate in college that used to burn incense, and it would make our room smell very good. So he brought some incense. And you're thinking, what does baby Jesus need with that? Well, think about it. He's in a stable. There's at least one cow. There could even be other cows we can't see around there. It's probably a smelly place. So I think Mary and Joseph would really enjoy some incense to make it smell better. Okay, you come along. What have you got? A fancy thing. Let's open it up and see what's in there. I'm not sure if you can see it. It looks like pine branches. You see them in there? Yeah. This is called myrrh. Myrrh is an odd name, isn't it? Well, it's another thing that could be very useful in a stinky winky stable. It would help to make it smell better in there. So this one brought some myrrh, and Mary and Joseph were very glad to have it. Now this last guy has a fancy container. He opens it up to show us it's... Everybody always says those are coins. Well, they could have been coins, but look what color they are. Are they silver or gold? Right, they're gold. And gold was very valuable back in those days. Mary and Joseph are going to have to go to a place called Egypt, and they don't have any money. So this gold is really going to help them. They will have some money when they go. So the three wise men are coming along. I do not have any camels here, but lots of people believe they rode camels because there were a lot of camels then. So we're going to pretend here they go on their camels. It's a long way. Up this hill, down this hill, up this hill, down this hill. And they come to the stable. Here's one king with his frankincense. Here's another king with his myrrh. And here's the other king with his gold. And they all have presents for baby Jesus. And that's why we give presents to each other at Christmas time. It all started with the shepherd bringing his little sheep and the three kings, or the three wise men, bringing presents to baby Jesus. And now, usually we give presents to each other. And it's just a part of Christmas. But that, when you give presents or get presents, just remember, baby Jesus was the first one who got presents. Now, Dill. Thank you. That's Mrs. Reed clapping. Dill and Pickles brought something for you. They like to give presents at Christmas. This is what your sticker in your little bag says. It says, Merry Christmas. From, now who's the biggest frog? Dill and Pickles the frog. See how little he is? Merry Christmas from Dill and Pickles the frog. Each one of you has a present from Dill and from Pickles. It's a little baggie. This one all squished together. Let's see if I can show you. In your baggie is one of these. Yeah, it's a candy cane. You're right. You're all going to get a candy cane. You're going to get a sticker. And it says, Merry Christmas from Dill and Pickles the frog. And it is a sticker. You can peel it off. You're also going to get a round sticker. This one happens to have a candy cane on it. Some of them have different things on them, like Christmas bulbs, like from a tree. So I'm not sure what you're getting. And you're also going to get a little eraser. Do not eat it. It is not food. It's a little eraser like you can use to erase when you write something. Some people collect them. My daughter used to collect them. And I am not sure, but I think yours are little snowmen. This one just happens to be a little gingerbread man. But I believe you're going to get a little snowman. Yep, there it is. There you go, little snowman. So I'm going to give these to Mrs. Reed. It says raccoons on it. And Mrs. Reed will see that you get it when you come back to school, okay? She will take good care of it. I know she will. Thank you for listening to my story today.
Grammy.
Yeah, Mrs. Reed.
Speaking of gifts,
yeah,
we have something for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Well, so maybe you could close your eyes.
Okay.
When you're ready. Okay, don't look, Grammy.
What if I fall asleep? I'm really tired. I did not get enough sleep.
Well, you're a busy pickle lady.
I am, and I went to see James Taylor.
Oh, Grammy loves music.
Oh, it was very good. We were up very late, though.
Well, Grammy, we have a gift for you to share with your pickle family.
Oh, can I share it with Dill?
Of course.
Pickles.
Of course. We're going to count to 3. When we say 3, you can open your eyes.
Okie dokie.
Okay? 1, 2, 3. Surprise!
Oh, my goodness. It is the biggest jar of pickles I have ever. It is heavy. Those are heavy little beggars.
Well, and those should last you a couple days.
Yeah, I'll try not to eat a whole bunch at once. Thank you,
You're
boys and
so
girls.
welcome.
I love it. Look at that. The biggest jar of pickles ever.
Biggest. Look how big. They're as big as your hand.
They are huge.
They're as big as your frog. Well, Pickles
Sure.
maybe.
Yeah, not this one. Come here a minute, Pickles. Come out of there. Well,
Oh,
close
my.
to it. They are gigantic.
Wow.
I will let you guys share one at lunch. I'm going to let them share one at lunch because if they ate a whole one themselves, they'd really get a tummy ache.
They probably would.
Boys and girls, thank you. It is wonderful. And I promise I will give Mr. Pickle Pocket some too. Since he helped make your little baggies. I think he deserves a part of a pickle.
Well, thank you, Grammy,
Oh, thank
for always
you.
coming and reading to us, giving us a gift.
I'm giving this to you to take
Well, thank
care
you,
of.
ma'am. We'll give them to them Thursday.
Great.
And we hope you have a wonderful holiday.
You too. I won't see you till January after
Wow,
Christmas.
2022.
I hope I can remember what year.
We know
I'll
where
ask
you
you
live. We'll come find
Come
you.
and get me if I forget to come.
We'll come
But I
and
don't
get you.
think I will forget. I think it's on my calendar.
Okay.
But it's going to be a while. Maybe it will snow then. Oh, I hope it snows.
I hope so too, because you have cool snow things
I
too.
love
Snow
snow.
stories and snow
Yes.
stuff. And
Pickles wraps up in a blanket.
oh, he's so cuddly.
Yeah. But anyway, have a Merry Christmas. Say hi
Bye,
to your
you
children.
guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kiddos.